So, quick update on what I'm doing. Just doing my wound care. I had to cancel home health today because I didn't know what time my appointments would actually get done. So I've got to do my own change now that I'm home for the night. Good news though, the doctors, the wound care, and the dermatology doctors that took over the case all said everything looks good. Also said that nothing came back as like they couldn't pin it on any sort of condition or anything other than just saying that they're attributing it to the trauma from breaking my leg. So this side here looks really good actually. So I've just been putting a little bandage on that one to keep it covered, and all I'm doing is putting Aquaphor on it to keep it moist so it can continue to shed and do its thing, which is pretty crazy. I'm hoping that it's all well, I guess that stuff all has to come off. So let's hurry and just get that done. He wrapped that through the extra toe so I'd have extra when I changed it out if it was wet, so I can do that. Make sure I don't cut my toes off there. Nice and easy. So yeah, the dermatology doctors, they've just had me continuing with a blood thinner while they figured out if I had any sort of clotting disorder that caused my toes to turn purple. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, this whole video, a couple weeks ago I broke my femur, and a few days after surgery from that, my toes turned black. And we thought for sure that they were necrotic in some way and I'd have to lose them. It was pretty scary. And you can see by the residual on this guy that they looked kind of sus. So, anyways, just covering this thing up for now, and then throw a cover on it. But they had me taking the blood thinner until they verified everything and found out today that there's no clotting stuff that they're worried about. And in fact, they don't know what to worry about other than, I guess, I shouldn't break my femur again and then be out in the cold probably. That was probably...
You shouldn't be out in the cold like you have been, period.
That's my conscience talking. I mean, yeah, I shouldn't be out in the cold, period. I really shouldn't. And I'm going to be much more diligent about that. Because that was scary as lots of words you can't say most of the time. It was really traumatizing for a minute. I will not lie. Or I should say, I would be a liar if I said I was brave and tough through all of it. I was crying like a baby several times before, like in the ER, like thinking for sure they were taking stuff from me. Very, 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 very thankful that that's not the case. So, there, that one's done. That one's not too bad. It's not weeping because the leg above it's not all swollen like this other side. See how little tiny this little leg is? Yeah, I worked hard to make it this slim and sexy. So, yeah, there's that. Now, for Big Bertha over here. I got the stitches out of this thing. This is the one that I broke. Broke my femur in here. Had stitches there. There. And up here, they took those out. Had a few more in the front there, and then today when I was seeing the wound care guy, I told him that there was still a stitch hanging out of this one, like not an outside stitch, but an inside one. One that's supposed to be dissolvable, and so he didn't like the idea of that having a open pathway into my body. So he yanked and pulled and tugged on that for about 5 minutes, 10 minutes, somewhere in there, until it gave up and came out. That felt really weird. I kept on just imagining inside like something coming undone and falling apart, but it didn't yet. So, and everything else he said looked great. But right now my socks are wet from the serous fluid, which is the fluid that your body makes like when you have wounds and stuff. It's the watery fluid. My socks slipped down a little bit with the swelling. You can see it making some indents there for me. It'll all play out and blend in a few minutes of having it elevated. But yeah, that's all wet too, so get those cleaned. And
I'm gonna take a picture before you cover that.
yeah, I took really good ones today too at the clinic. So yeah, this thing is looking good. My wound guy is seriously like a wound genius. He got my wounds that were troubling me for like over a year and a half. It's like the guy that finally pops the lid off when you're trying to open something, I guess. But that was a year and a half of like going every week up to the wound clinic, and then they could never get things to heal and just kept having problem after problem. And went to him and he changed a few things, and all of a sudden those ones were healing. But anyways, he's pretty amazing. He gave me some tips on what to do to keep this thing healing, so we're gonna listen to him. The dermatology doctors all worship him also, it sounds like. Says that he does great work up there. So unravel this guy. It's actually less wet than I thought, so that's really good. Still really like saturated, but not as bad as it has been lately. So yeah, I think
Do I have a privacy screen?
there's what the toes are looking like right now. And here's the other side. I don't think you do. It's just purple because it's like wet and macerated. But anyways, that's the foot situation. I had 2 slits on the back of those 2 toes that happened when I was on home health last time, but now I don't even have to worry about it because all of it got torn off in this matter. So just gonna wipe these down with this amazing stuff here that is what helped heal my other stuff too. Yeah, I can't say enough how cool I think this stuff is. It really did
Stuff?
change things. This Vosh,
Blue stuff?
yeah, the blue stuff. It kind of smells like bleach, but definitely not. And I guess it does really good for killing the bacteria and not.
But kind of like the Hibiclin stuff. Smells like that.
It does. Yeah, probably is pretty close. It just kills all the surface bacteria if you leave it on there for like 30 seconds or so. This is what he told me. So just get your wet gauze and then drape it over the wounds for like 30 seconds, and it's usually enough to kill what's there, and then have it clean enough to be working with and cover back up. So I'll just throw that on there for a second. Because when it take off a nasty wet bandage like that, who knows what's been scooting around in there. All right, get this done though. What were you gonna say?
I wonder if those screens have privacy screens.
Is it a privacy
screen?
screen? Let's see. Oh yeah, it does. It is privacy screen.
Does that say that on the box?
Let's see. Explore technology, tempered glass protector. No, it doesn't say it's privacy, but I don't think. Scratch resistant, easy installation, and drop resistance. But seriously, looks like it has the screen protector on it. Do you want me to take a picture with your phone, or just do you want me to transfer the pictures I took at the clinic?
Take a picture.
Because it looks like really good. So let's see this guy that's flopping away there.
Got a document. Yeah. Definitely looks like it's healing.
Looks amazing, huh? Like that's almost all the same color and stuff.
Well, it's way better.
Yeah. Yeah, and then even the underside, look at this. Like, it looks really good. I can't turn it around anymore, sorry. Trying. So I had physical therapy show up today, and basically we just talked about what he can do to try to help stretch and get things
You've got it taken care of.
done. Yeah, it's crazy, but that's like as much as my leg can bend. It's like it's a brick wall right there, and that, and I can't get it to lay down straight at all. Not even close to being straight, which is really annoying. I need to lay on my
Way different
belly.
than it was before.
Yeah, like even worse. Yeah, it's like sticking up higher. Before I could push it down and put it on like my KFO brace thing that I have, like I could lock it out straight still. Like this, I can't even get close to pushing it down to the ground. Like flat wise. So
I sent a picture of her foot to my dad and Jody, and I said, wow, I can actually stand to look at it now.
it's crazy how much it's changed that fast. I told you if you'd just let me lay down for a little while.
Yeah, you did.
So
Bruh.
no, Andrea's amazing and is very selfless and like trying to get me to listen. She's a way God blessed her really good. That she doesn't just hit me in the head and run away. But
I wouldn't need to hit you in the head. I could just take your chair.
oh yeah, that too. But then you'd have to hear me screaming, "Bring me my chair back, woman!" Just kidding. So, anyways, it is looking really good. I'm excited about that. Just needed to keep on doing that for a little bit longer. And that wound cleanser works really good. I'm serious. I know that's got to be like the biggest thing that helped to stop the repeat offenders on the other wounds that were not healing. So anyways, like all the blood work, all the tests, all the things, it's been crazy that they weren't able to come up with any conclusive diagnosis or anything other than what I was saying about thinking it was the combination of the trauma and the cold. So it's been a weird week with all that. A couple weeks, I guess, but alright, I'm gonna throw a cover on here and get done. More important things to be doing than this, that's for sure. It's so weird though, this on my toenail, where my toenail's supposed to be, it looks like a toenail is there, but it's like really like soft. And my wound care guy finally got me to stop saying it's a toenail today. And he's like, no, it is not a toenail. It is just the, no, what was the word? Just the toenail base, essentially, the stuff that's underneath your toenail. But it's not growing the hard shell across there, so that's kind of gross and annoying, but that's been a problem for a while. So it looks like a toenail, but it's like soft too. So anyways, toes are looking really good, I have to say. Like, that is really amazing. So I'm not gonna pick at him and pull at it at all. I'm just gonna get it covered up now. And got some stuff to throw on it. Oh, I'll use this stuff, I think. Joe sent home some stuff, but I forgot where Quinn put it. This will work great though. And let's see. Okay, I was trying to think of any other appointments that I did so I can talk about anything else, but it was just the wound care. Hopefully I don't have a new wound there. Just wound care and then the dermatology stuff. So they want me to stay on the blood thinners until my next appointment, just to make sure that nothing is, well, I guess to get it to heal, hopefully close up and be good by then, and then we can change the blood thinner, and if all of a sudden everything turns purple again, then we know that there's a better place to start with figuring things out. So for now, we'll just do this. I wish I could get this foot up here more. He put the Aquaphor right over everything and wasn't afraid. And so I guess I should be listening to him. I just haven't been putting anything on it because it's like raw skin. It looks like it would be really painful and not a great idea to do that. But if he did it, I can do it. So it just makes me feel really queasy. Poor toes.
That makes you crazy.
I'm rubbing this on the flesh of my toes. The Aquaphor. Let's see, I'll cut these into some skinnier pieces. And then has a swollen fat leg there. It'd be nice if that was gone, because then it wouldn't be pushing all this fluid out my toes, and then they could heal. But as long as I keep on behaving and staying in bed as much as possible, everything's going all right. So it has been a rough year. So we are done with this year, I think. We've had so many people help out in so many amazing ways. I've been very blessed and very fortunate to be able to experience that from everyone. So thanks for that. But I want to be done. I don't want to be at the hand of so many people's generosity. Let me be the generous people for a minute. Alright, there's that. Have a couple of these guys ready to go. Trying to think what else, if anything else, I can share on that. It has been a rough time, though, on everybody around here, on everybody, not just me, that's for sure. Like, yeah, it has really been frustrating and just really shook things up and taken the norm out of things, and just even with Andrea and I to have all these stupid setbacks with repeated doctor stuff and these wound things, and putting my feet up and laying out back here and not being able to do all the things that I normally do to get to participate. It's definitely just like a burden that is shared, like even to Andrea's parents that came up. It's just crazy, and everybody that has dealt with it in any way, shape, or form. The kids, like, as tough as they try to be or unaffected as they try to act, I know it gets everybody. So I'm definitely not wanting to come off blind for that, and I hope you guys all know how much everybody's help is in these things with prayers and thoughts and words and donations and gosh, everything that everybody has done. It has been the only way that we could make it all happen. And so I know I can't even I don't even know where to begin in all of that. There's so much, but Andrea needs like a medal for real. This year is so dumb. So maybe that's what I'll get her for Christmas. But
Well, thank you.
man, we're coming up on an anniversary here real soon. Jeez.
Jeez.
I just thought of that.
What day is it?
Yeah, I know. I wanted to make sure I didn't miss it.
In 3 days.
That's insane. Gosh dang it, dude.
Right?
Yeah.
December
So,
6th,
what day is today? 3rd?
3rd?
So, yeah, we got plenty of days, man. Good thing I remembered us. Oh, dear. I need to hurry and get this healed so we can head out to Jamaica or wherever. Whatever travel agency's taking us out for our wedding anniversary. Just kidding. There's that. So I'm all done. That's the wound stuff I have to do. I have to do it at least once for me a day, and then wound care comes in and does it another time. It's very frustrating to have to bounce around with all of that, but I know it could be a million times worse. I'm not trying to complain at all. I'm just letting you know the facts, and complain a little bit, but it's not this, like, it's minor. Like, I'm home. I get to be around everybody. I'm alive, and man, we have a lot to be grateful for. Just had another another huge blessing, and one of our other subscribers, like, you guys are all awesome and just take care of us in so many ways, but had somebody send over a vibrating foot plate for me, which is something I thought have been thinking of getting and wanting to get for the circulation issues I have. And anyways, get a message from one of y'all, a very special person, that said, hey, there's a package at your office, and that big bad boy vibrating foot plate was there. Insane. I can't, like the, I don't even see, I can't even spit it out. What, it's just crazy. The gratitude I have for everybody, and all this is unmeasurable. It's like people have taken the burden on, and they're on to themselves in a way, and made it for everybody a little bit. So thank you for all of your help, and you guys have been an amazing crutch and aid for us. So thank you, and please continue to check in and be here with us for all of it, and we'll keep you updated. Hopefully we'll be doing cool stuff way better than this real soon. So much love. I wish this was way shorter. Bye, meow.